Hello, lovely audience and viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode of Evils of the World. I'm your intrepid host, Recon Zebra. We are back, brand new, built off, and fortified in new modules and whatnot as we play our campaign's continuance. Where we last left off, the party was intermittently getting some rest after dealing with the water troll and whatnot, where we had some fractured encounters, where Javali was called by his now bound entity of fiendish proportions, giving him a little bit of a resource and boost to help finally unlock the power. Aldwin has finally gotten a call back on the information he required from the Collector. Collector brings him into a unique and strange domain of almost bizarre proportions, where he meets a couple, if not most of his closest echelon, that gets him what he needs. There, Aldwin is revealed, at least up front, what was within the red bottle that was taken a few years back. A large, goldish-looking entity that seems to be floating in the air, and apparently, according to both the Collector and his confidences, has something to do with what's going on with the High Magic Council. As last time when we were there, we focused mostly on Trevally getting his power up and his new, now powerful weapon. We now pan to Aldwin and his point in time, as he has been explained that this entity has not only some connection to the High Magic Council, but even throughout its body possesses fractions of the Philosopher's Stone that our elven female here, Mistra, has created, that grants immortality. To recap and give a full explanation, this young red-haired female right here is indeed known as Mistra, a prominent and very important figure amongst the magic community. She is well known by most elves alike and even amongst elves in the magic community and High Magic Council. Where they last left off and told you was that there has been some discreet conversations and talk about something more underhanded going on in the High Magic Council. Because supposedly this entity, whatever it may be or however it came from, possesses, while almost mineralized in its body, essences of the Philosopher's Stone that has been passed on to the High Magic Council to grant them immortality.
I see.
Allow me
Do we know?
Allow me to explain a bit more about that. You see, for the High Magic Council, including for both my more freedom of access to the things I can do, one of the most prominent things is that I was able to create a sort of pseudo type of energy, a pseudo type of magic concentrated within a stone that, when inserted into a creature, would grant them basically the ability to never age. It also grants a minor healing factor as well, but such a thing is not its true full version. In exchange for the freedom and privilege I have amongst the society of the High Magic Councils, each receive a designerary Philosopher's Stones that I have made for them. They insert into those amongst their echelon, and I get to travel as I please. Of course, it's not the true Philosopher's Stone. That one I save for myself. And a friend. Yes, as the Collector pipes up and begins the conversational speech. Yes, and from circumstances that we have been told, many members of the High Magic Council have been not so much distant, but rather have gone estranged. Ever since their new meeting quarters was fully established, there have been talks, if you will. It's not so much as that they're all going missing, but rather, when one is retired, they're given some other sort of stature. No one except those within the inn know exactly what it is. But they believe it has something to do as well with what happens when a wizard or a magic user is banished or punished by the High Magic Council.
Okay.
Which is when, if you commit atrocities using magic, you are turned into a Traxagon and basically have your magic barred while also collared. This can lead to a lot of people who have capability of magic being just banished away like that. I've even heard rumors that a few of them get sold off.
Oh, okay.
It's a disgusting thing, really. That even amongst those those of the hierarchy in society, components and documentations of slavery still exist. But this isn't slavery. It seems almost free with its magic, but not so much that it has unlimited magic. I can't quite put it. We wanted to try to study it a bit more, but its force was a bit of a nuance, say. For now, this ring will hold it in until I can get more information off of its energy. As he places his hand against the barrier to kind of symbolize that it's basically keeping it in.
Do we know how old this thing might be?
Not even so. In fact, Corporal, and you see the gift that come over his runner, like, "Sir," as he puts his hand to his forehead. What was the status information on what it was saying before the seal and silencer came on? Sir, hold on 1 second. And you'll see him run over to another area to go and get the information. While he collects that, while he goes and collects that, what was the other information you wanted again, Alduin?
It was to do
Oh, wait,
with...
yes, I remember. Never mind, my apologies, I now remember. Let's see. You wanted information on something called the Coven. That is a bit of a strange, because Coven in itself is always a society of hags and dark magic users. Where exactly did you hear the name for
that? Wasn't it from you?
I don't believe it was. However, if I remember serves me correctly, you also showed me a strange symbol that was a part of it as well. Let's see. And he fishes out from a few of his glossary notes to reveal. I should really have it here in the resources for it as well. This symbol, on the other hand, is actually a bit more dangerous than you think. I've seen this pop up here and there over the last century or so, but they basically call themselves the Centaurians. Or, as another name seems to go by, the Black Star Organization. It's popped up here and there over the centuries, and it's always changed hands who was in charge, but Relatively speaking, their whole point is to bring about some sort of entity into the world that would bring destruction upon all of us. As I've heard many of them ramble.
That's not very good.
No, it's not. They've never really been they've been truly tenacious throughout any time that I have seen. But recently, however, they've been pressed harder than normal. I think they may have gathered stronger allies this time to help fortify and make sure they're able to achieve their goal this time. And you said you've run into encounters with them before with both the orcs and Baron Uthrak.
That would be correct.
That means they're building some sort of army or reserve force. There's no telling who else they may have under the scope. But it's troubling. Despite the numerous people I've managed to retain, and even the few times I've seen some our forces, it's somehow that they're always just underneath everything, able to scope around and build their sources again. Where are they getting this from? At any rate, the biggest thing, if you want to know more, is to try to find someone involved and see if you can figure out how they do this. There's definitely people there's definitely someone else, something else fueling this. And if I had to guess, it's definitely most likely a deity. You don't get this kind of resourceful backup for over a century unless you have someone on your side.
That makes sense.
Now, if I may, I'd like to ask you a question.
Sure.
My resources told me that you were, along with your adventuring party, at the Forlorn Church of Dawn when it was attacked. Is that true? And as he asked that, what's your pass? As he asked and you're looking that way, give me a insight check at disadvantage.
Insight check a disadvantage. That church, was that where...
It was that, I forget what I called it. It was like that base, that was where they were, where the army ensembled in. I forgot what I called it. Fort?
Was that where also some of those, like, Astir were also there to help?
Yes, and where T-Run in that moment kind of got, nixed.
Yeah, okay, yeah. At disadvantage. Is this? Like this? Yikes. Both low.
Alright, you don't... You seem to be turned towards looking at the collector, but you can't get a read on what he's asking about or inquiring about it. But considering what he's shown you so far, you don't feel any reason to hold anything back. But I leave it up to you on what exactly you tell him.
Yeah, we were there. Why?
Because the shield of the Dawn is no longer there either. What happened to it?
That's because... Fuck, what was his name again? The lion?
His name was, I can't pronounce it somewhere. Rallic or something.
It's to my knowledge, in current possession of Relic, the high-ranking adventurer.
I'm looking up his name because I know what you're talking about. I keep forgetting the pronunciation of the title.
He came and
Rakis, that's his name, Captain Rakis.
Rakis. He came in and swooped to help us, and he took it with him.
And you hear Mr. go, "Oh, the child of the sun is making his move at last then. Interesting. What did he tell you?" His mistress says this, and she's like, as she looks at you now, directly.
What did he tell? I don't recall. And that's the truth, I don't recall.
Do you mind
Something
if I may, as she holds her hands out towards your forehead? And you recognize this generally as one of Mistra's known capabilities is that when she wants to acquire a knowledge, especially more personal, she can use magic itself to read your memories.
Sure.
As she puts her hands towards you, you notice that almost a green-colored strand seems to be coming off of her fingers as it races across your forehead. And you feel a rush into your mind as your thoughts are traced back. And the memory of what happened that day is pulled out. You see it all again as you see the black hair kind of creature that was there. You see the man of shadow who was with him, and you see, of course, Rakkus and the fight itself in more of a quality version as it's going off with the light. And you see him as he appears to you with the shield in his hand, and he tells you, "I trust you with this knowledge of what has happened here to be kept together. There are very dangerous hands that are watching this world. That if they find out I'm making my move, it could mean the end of everything that's been set up. I don't believe it's by chance you arrived here. Whatever fate has in store for you, I know that you will be there when everything begins to change. The time will come when I may face my dues, and when that does, I trust you to be able to find this again. Do not let the Black Star have this, no matter what." And the memory fades back, and she's like, All this time he kept quiet, but now he's suddenly making his moves. One thing's for certain, the Black Star is definitely starting to get more dangerous than they were before. Perhaps all these defeats they've had before were just delays for something worse. I agree. Sir! And you see Tusk come over with the information. He's like, the data logs that I have written thoroughly and articulately during the conversations he's made while he was talking. And you see him hand off a scroll that seems to not only go down, but about another 3 feet across near you, Aldwin. Thank you, Corporal. And you see him unroll the scroll as he unfurls it, as he begins kind of reading it. Would you like to take a quick peek on what's down on the floor before it gets rolled back up?
Sure, yeah.
Give me an investigation check. This is basically secondhand to you, especially as a archivist and a reader yourself. You quickly skim through some of the words. It's primarily rambling until closer towards the end, and you see the phrase in big bold words, "And he will carry us to the stars, for we are his chosen." And then more rambling continuing onwards, as it seems to talk about itself being a ascendant being in all its glory. And then a few mocking derogatory towards apparently Corporal Tusk, as it mentions his hippo-shaped body and demeanor. There seems to be almost no spacing with these words, as if it was just purely talking without pausing for breath for what could have been maybe minutes, if not an hour.
Okay.
Let's see, as character finishes reading, skimming through most of it, and he's like, I was hoping it wasn't this type of option, but It appears that he's part of something far worse than I thought. What would it be? Something that I need to check on. One thing is for certain. Do you think you might be able to reverse what happened to him, mister? I would need to dissect him. And most importantly, figure out how they managed to reuse my Philosopher's Stone on him. Well, if that's the case, I think it's best that we have Aldrin go. We don't know how dangerous or powerful this thing is, and I'd rather not have him hurt. I agree. I'm Aldrin. Let me take you home.
Sure. Well, Miss Ra, once again, it was an honor of meeting you. Hopefully, this won't be the only time.
I agree. But before you go, I do apologize. I did see through some of other memories. You... You knew Draven, didn't you?
Sort of, yes.
I saw what happened to you.
You did, okay.
As a gentle tear rolls down her face, and she's like, did you happen to get his creature pod? I want to make sure that at least...
Did we? I don't think so.
You did not. You remember you did not.
Unfortunately not, no. It was a beautiful creature.
It was a passion of his. He wanted to create something a bit more unique than what he was doing, and I have to say, it really was wonderful. And I made sure it had my finest Philosopher's Stone, so it certainly won't perish, but if you could do me a favor and retrieve it, I would owe you a favor.
Oh. Okay. I will,
not ready to see
keep that in mind.
I'm not ready to see his corpse. Not yet. As she kind of like holds herself together, trying not to let off more tears fall.
I will see what I can do about that.
Yes, it is unfortunate of losing your companion, mister. But before that happens, I have one question myself for the boy.
Oh, a grumpy guy. I mumbled to myself.
I wanted to ask you one more question. I wanted to ask you a question if it's a bit too personal. I've received no contact from your High Elven Society. Something's gone on with the gate being closed, and no one's been able to get any real information in or out. Do you happen to know a way in?
I
and
myself
for the record,
have
Aldwin,
not...
you actually do know, as you still have some contacts and friends that can let you in, including a sigil information to a back door, but you swore not to use it yourself until you were ready to go back.
Okay, how do I... Okay, I'm just thinking about how I want to put this.
You're free to tell him if you wish or not tell him.
I might know a way in. It's just for me, it's also been quite some time since I've been home, so to speak. So I am unsure if the way in is still available. I could look into it, and maybe next time we meet, I will have more information.
Mercy, noted. Well, if you do find out anything else or inquire anything, just send me a message on my Sendy. And he gives you basically a scribbled out information of his own sending stone number.
Okay.
All
What
right.
was his name again?
He never gave it to you.
Oh.
Oh, no, yes,
Might
no,
I...
yes, no, yes, he did. Yes, he did, collector. His name was
Yeah, because
Wilkins
the
Smith.
collector gave me.
His name was Wilkins Smith.
Alright, Mr. Wilkin, if I do hear anything else, I will let you know.
Appreciate it. Alright. I think we're all set here. Good luck, Alden. If there's anything else that you wish to know. If there's anything else you wish to know, I will leave a message for you to contact me again. In the meantime, though, we'll have to pay more. Well, in the meantime, keep your guard up and keep your attention sharp. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of things happening at once, and you might just be a part of it, if not at the center. As he raises his hand and out pops in front of you
Door.
the door.
Alright. Alright. It was there for a sec.
Yeah, sorry, it disappeared.
Right. I'll walk up to the door. Give one final small bow to Mistra, and I'll walk through.
Alright, as you leave on through, you leave with some answered questions, but also an awareness that there is something going on. Something big, if not something dangerous. You may find more as you explore the world, but for now, it looks like you have to keep your eyes open. As you leave, though, you feel a slight uneasiness. As if maybe playing your hands in this might have just put something on you. But I think you also feel a bit more relief because change is coming, whether it's good or bad. Now we pan off from you as we return back to the fire.
And as I walk through, I'll mumble to myself, damn, got some work to do.
Yes, and at that moment, you completely forgot. You wanted to ask some more questions about the diary and whatnot that you wanted to ask the collector, including what you found in that tower.
For next time.
Next time.
He said he gave me a note, no? To contact him as well?
He said he will send you a note to contact you again. You, and for the moment, we pan back here as Echo, you are sitting mostly by the fire as everything has died down, and the dragon is sitting nearby on the top of the pillar as he's eating his fish. As he looks down and he's like, "You seem perturbed."
Yes. One would be so after learning the information I learned. After fishing with some random man.
You worry
Doesn't
You worry too much. It most likely he was one of the archdruids, if not just some traveling adventurer.
But why was he here in the first place? Out of all places. Some random wood? It just...
Take it from me. Stranger things have happened. And look at me. As he flexes his arm a little slightly at you.
I guess I can't really be complaining about strange things when I exist.
Yes, you're the strangest thing here. And as he says that to you, the door opens back up again in the spot, and out will pop Alden as he walks out of there.
Hello.
Ah, ah, Echo, you're awake.
Yeah.
And the door disappears.
Ah, I see.
How
And then
was that?
first thing. Oh, sorry.
And at
No,
that point,
okay.
the dragon will come down and like give a formal but still courteous bow as he's like, "You have returned. As you can see, your companion has been left fine and intact. Your other one, the bald, large one, has not returned yet.
That might be a little concerning, but thank you. And then, okay, what do I do here? Thanks for keeping an eye out. And you can now go back to sleep. And I'll put him back in the capture pod.
You raise it up, it activates, and he returns back into it.
So, what was up with that door?
Some questions of mine have been answered, but I've got many more.
You know, strangely the same.
Oh, okay.
Either way, I'm not too sure where Trevoli went. I saw him walking with another person, but I couldn't quite tell who.
Well, how long has he been gone for? I'm not sure if time where I was.
Well, you remember you remember, Aldwin, you remember he left around the beginning of your trance, which would still take about 4 hours. And Echo, after he left, it's been about 2 hours since. So Trevoli has still been gone for 6 hours.
Oh, yikes.
Okay, should we start worrying?
Well, I don't. It didn't sound like a more.
It's Trevoli.
But something, my instincts were just telling me he wasn't a threat, at least not now.
Okay, I guess if that was coming from you, that's a good thing.
At any rate, as you sit here, you simply decide on the better option would be to wait and see, at least if by sunrise, if he's not back, to try to find him in some way. With that, Echo, you can finish your last couple of hours, since Aldwin, you do not need any more rest, and you can carve off your long rest. But while you are also waiting, you hear a rustling coming off coming off not too far off behind you, as you see finally coming back into scene the old geezer. Oh, I'm putting you down. Coming off from not too far off behind you.
Well, who do we have here?
Kogi, your character, for their time off while you were gone, you went in hot pursuit after Rowan, after he got, altered and transformed by whatever magic was possessing him and ran off with the water troll. You are now returned with a full long rest, but clearly weary, as having to both deal with whatever happened to him, but also having to make your way back on your own transversion.
Alright, fair enough. I will venture forward. I have returned.
Well. At last.
That I have.
Now, where on earth did you go?
Well, I decided to pursue whatever the hell that thing was. but I lost it, so I made my way back.
How could you lose something so
I
Oh,
couldn't
oh.
tell you. I have no idea. It just disappeared on me.
Okay. Well, Travali is currently also not here.
He is? Giza's gonna look around the camp.
Yes, you notice the
How long has he been
bed-laden
gone?
area that clearly was most likely Travali's den, but completely empty.
How long has he been gone? Should we be worried?
6 hours? He was.
Huh.
And I think if we should give him another 6, I think after that we should start to worry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think we should all really have some sort of way of talking to each other across long distances.
That will be...
This
Would be
because-
convenient.
Smart idea.
That would be. And so, with that, you all decide to settle down and wait. With Echo getting off his last few to get his full long rest, Geezer and Alduin, you not needing it, as sunlight eventually rises over into the day. And as the sun begins its finishing crest and rises up, a circle begins to glow on the ground. As out pops Travali.
Ah, the lost son.
The man returned.
Travali. And where on earth did you go?
And as you look at Travali, you all notice he definitely looks a bit different. A bit more intense. And I will say, Alduin and Geezer, if you want to give me an Arcana check.
Yep, Arcana check.
Oh my god.
20.
Oh my god,
I'm the
not
one.
one.
Not one.
Polar opposites. I love it. I love it completely. And it's the right
That's
characters
so
for
great.
it too. Alduin, you definitely feel a strange you definitely are looking at Travali and he seems like he's aged a bit slightly and seems a bit more not jaded, but more like almost half serious, half transformed. Like you're a bit impressed. It's almost like he's been like slightly altered in some way because he looks stronger to you, especially physically.
Damn, Travali, what kind of workout did you do in the past 10 hours?
Geezer, you see very easily as you're looking at him, he has a slight mixture of what feels like fiendish magic coating through him. And you recognize this. This is the energy and scent of someone who was an Illiger. More specifically, though, despite the fact that it is radiating demonic energy, you don't recognize the entity. But you do recognize the style he's using. It's more like the Shadow Illager types.
Giza will look at him and go, "You've had quite the adventure, I see."
Yes.
And I will also
As
say
he
with
looks-
that nat 20, you sense an artifact on him.
Yeah, okay, he'll say, "You've been on quite the adventure, I see." You've also picked up a new toy, it seems, as well.
He looks back, a little bit dazed, confused, somewhat out of it. He feels a little bit almost like confused until he finally realizes who's talking to him. Is it? Oh, that serious face immediately turned to his usual self. Yes, someone that I met. I not sure if you went here, but I met somebody powerful. Decide to be kind to share his power. And yes, Edwin, I received some mighty trading, ones that I don't think that even money in the no matter what money in the world can pay. But I'm not sure if I. He was smiling, and then he gets a little bit sadder. I'm not sure if I can pay for that. But on the plus side, I think I've grown stronger. It'll be a long time since I'll have to pay the debts that I made with my benefactor. Was that the word they used? I think it was somewhere along those lines, yes. He decided to stand next to the fire, thinking about something, looking at his hands quietly. Oh, right, it's morning. Yes, I hope I haven't made you guys wait for too long.
I've been a little busy myself, so not me personally.
Ah, right. Before I forget, something very important. He goes to Alduin and pulls out a letter. This from Tyrion. The manufacturers gave it to me, but said I could open it, but things wouldn't feel right if I read it first. I probably cannot even read it. But here you go.
From Tyrion.
Yes,
Yes.
and you recognize it very easily, Alduin, as you have, shared notes with her, especially on the tower. This is definitely Tyrion's handwriting.
Like, am I able to read it, or?
Oh yeah, very easily. She wrote. It's a little bit of style, especially the penmanship, but it's very much easily in a common handwriting style way you all can read it. As you open it up and you begin reading it to the others.
I mean, if you give it, I can read it, but sure.
No, I am going to read it out. I'm just clearing off. Dear fellows, it's been several months since we parted ways. I know I told you I was leaving, but I didn't expect to be gone for this long. I had some amazing experiences in the meantime, but I've also had some rough ones. Before I even left town, I had to get permission to cross the border from somewhere that wasn't the Adventurers Guild, since they wouldn't do so with me going on my own and not on contract. I had to go to the church where I worked and had to speak with Father Dennis, the High Priest of Del Torre, see if I could get something for him. After a rather intrusive meeting, I managed to get approval and act as a messenger for the church so I could go across the Vagabond. I got what I needed and was told to head to the airship station, but when I got there, it was a whole lot of hubbub. They even gave me a whole VIP treatment for it all. Can you believe it? They said that the ticket on these things would cost at least about 200,000 gold just to sit on them. And yeah, you know this as well, Alduin. Airships are very much a luxury travel, especially VIP seats.
Did not expect that to become that big of a chat. My bad.
Sorry. It took some time to get across the border, and around the time we crossed, though, we ran into a pair of cloud giants. They were distraught, saying that their infant had been kidnapped. I later found out that it had something to do with the bastards of the Emerald Vipers. So I made a deal with an S-rank that was there at the time named Calvin Durox, who is actually stationed in the East region to work with him. If you ever meet him, tell him I said hi. Oh, and he also does know about me being a changeling. He seemed a bit cagey about it, but maybe you can use that if you need to. He used to be stationed somewhere in the far south, but some stuff happened that wasn't my business to tell you. Anyway, I arrived shortly after in Set City, where I got a bit of taste of the, tourist section. The beautiful music, the art, the exotic bars and whatnot. But it kind of went a bit out of hand as I ended up getting drugged and kidnapped when they found out I was a changeling. Not that much fun. And I gotta say, though, short version though, there's a man named Akeem who runs a bar down there called the Oasis. He owes me a favor now and knows some stuff. I could tell you more, but I'm feeling you'll get there in your own time. After I ended up kidnapped, though, I ended up getting lost in one of the slave trader holds, which ended up with a lot of unsavory stuff, but push comes to shove, I'm still looking for Pius now that I've made it out here. There's a whole lot of other stuff I wish I could tell you more in these letters, but for now, I'm heading off to Zarat Hollow, seeing if maybe I could get a couple of more useful connections to get things okay. As for when you get this letter, I know you'll probably wonder why he of all people has it, but I promise, if you ever meet him again, or if you somehow ever meet him again, I'll tell you everything. For now, keep yourself safe, and poke that big lizard in the side for me and tell him I said I miss him. If you do ever come across in the Far East or head towards Evermeet Kingdom, I've got a couple other friends there who might be able to help you. Tell Jambeam that I'm sorry, but I won't be able to help her with her pirate adventure for a while.
Ew.
Love always, Tyrion. P.S. I have not seen Valon over here, but if I know him and his crafting ability, I know he'll pull himself together. I'll tell him you guys are alright if I do see him. Or better yet, tell him I'm alright if you see him.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
seems like she's doing all right. He clears his hands, looks back. Well, looks like I'm done over here.
What did you do?
A small pile of dirt, a stick on top of it.
Oh, you were just digging and being bored.
Yes,
You made a great.
ball.
Speaking of which, Jormungandr comes over and decides to bother you as he steps on your stick mound.
Yes. He looks at himself. Yes. I guess it's time to go.
Alright. With that in mind, you all saddle up, you put out the fire, and you make your way as you continue on your adventure towards the far east. Now, to help recall, because I know it has been a while, you're all heading that way specifically because you wanted to get you're meeting up for a mission information about something about increasing raids with hobgoblins somewhere in the Kola Kingdom near Sprite City. There's supposed to be somebody there who can answer your information. Demure, I think his name was. Hold on, why is the audience... Is the screen in color for you guys, or is it gray?
It's gray.
Currently is gray, yes.
Okay, where is the light?
I was wondering that. Just randomly got hit by a flashbang.
No, it's supposed to be where you guys are supposed to have, like, same kind of color ambience.
Yep. There was color a moment ago.
Yeah, that was from a torso, but I set this whole thing to light, so it should be... There we go.
Huh.
It was off. That's the problem.
Ah.
Should I tell you? Alright. With that in mind, y'all pack y'all stuff up, and y'all head out. change this scene real quick.
I'm also glad to see you're doing very well, old man. The serpent was quite fearsome. I lost a little bit. I couldn't see very well under the waves.
But hey, we're all still living.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Oh, but you.
I guess it goes to show that the lands far from the north is also unkind as well.
We're gonna pull you into a traveler mission for a second.
GP montage.
There we go.
On the road.
There we go. Anyway, as you guys are moving along and you have your conversations and whatnot, Trevally, the Ruin's Wake spear speaks up into your mind as it says, Trevally,
Yes.
old man, he's dangerous. I can feel it on him. He's got some sort of abhorrent type of magic. It's coming off of his side, but it seems to be infused into his very flesh and blood.
Trevally thinks for a moment. I guess that's good then.
No,
I
it's bad.
need power.
No, it's bad.
You?
I've felt this magic before once a long time ago. I can't remember the name of it. Some sort of, like, evil magic. I wouldn't say, like, monsters magic, but it was, like, the type of magic that's, like, super illegal, you know?
Even during your time, such things existed.
Oh, yeah.
I not really aware about such magics, but one thing I'm certain is weak people like us don't get to choose our allies. If he's on our side, that's good for us, bad for foes. I'll take that as a blessing.
Well, just keep your eyes on him. I don't trust him. Your friend over there, the elf. Yeah, I can smell the dragon on him. He's trying to transform.
Transform? Is he not an elf?
He is, but I think he's also trying to ascend to dragonhood.
Does that mean he's gonna grow into a dragon? That seems a little bit
Yes.
inconvenient.
Who was this guy?
This is a conversation to Aldwin and his weapon Ruin's Wake.
Trevally.
What did I say?
Trevally?
You said all.
Oh, sorry. A conversation to Trevally and his weapon Ruin's Wake. It's a telepathic thing that he has with his weapon.
Sounds a little bit inconvenient, but
I'm
Another
not
reason to-
entirely sure. I've never seen anybody actually go too far off. At most, I've seen people take a dragon heart or two to gain the draconic abilities, but never heard of anybody actually turning into one. Except
he
maybe no. The dragon. The dragonkinds wouldn't let that. The Dovahkiins wouldn't let that get out again. The last time.
Okay. I guess I got something to look forward to.
Well, at any rate, this should be interesting to watch. I'm already in a motley crew, but most importantly, what is that thing? As he turns over and looks at Echo.
We don't question it. Echo is Echo. I'm not even sure he's male, female, a thing or an object. All I know, Echo is Echo. I've grown to be... I start to have a more peace of mind the moment I accept that fact. You should too.
He can't hear us, can he?
He glances at Echo. He tries to see if he thinks something in his mind.
Echo, you
Echo.
still have that telepathy ability, so...
I just stare back at you with my void eyes.
I
Man,
hope
listen.
he cannot. As I said before, we don't question Echo. Echo is Echo.
Noted.
You'll hear Echo chuckle in the back.
Alright. With that in mind, as you guys are off, you are about to reach halfway through as you're crossing over past the original border area of the Deltori Kingdom, as you notice the trees take on a different Ardran color. You've hit a region that has a different seasonal setting. But as you're going along, everybody give me a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Probably
Oh,
should've
baby.
did.
Fantastic.
17.
26.
Who has yellow dice? Who has blue dice?
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
you guys. I get all these custom dice decks just for you. You're not spicing it up. I like whoever has that red glittery dice. Is that you, Aldwin?
How do I even change the
Okay, so I have
dice?
an 18. I mean, but just to check, I think that could be
It's
mine.
under game settings. It's under game settings and configure settings. You scroll down to dice so nice, and it's
It might be
enable
mine.
3D
Here,
dice
let me-
settings.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, I like that one. But we can work on that later when we go on break. Now, let's see. Yep. Alduin, I guess through... Yeah, I will say everyone except for Echo, you pick up in the distance what sounds like screaming. And let's see.
What type of screaming?
Well, that depends. I'm checking your characters real quick. Yeah, Alduin, you pick it up. It sounds like Dwarvish as you hear in Dwarvish this.
Dwarfish. Is this the first dwarfish we've seen so far? I think so, right?
No, there's technically,
Oh.
you know. Why am I forgetting his name? The shopkeeper.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
right.
Noble Hide. That's it. And it is. Hold on. I'm typing it. as with a mixture of screaming and what sounds like deep. It sounds like a scream that sounds like. That sounds also a bit like a guttural roar, with also the sound of what sounds like rocks, like shaking in a bag. You perceive, based on the yelling and the accent and the language, there is trouble ahead.
Guys, keep up your guard. We might have some trouble.
When do we not have trouble?
That's a fair point.
I shall as well.
Alright,
Time to see how strong your wish is.
Alright.
Yeah.
At any rate, y'all press forward with that, with Jormungandr taking more lean but quick movement. As y'all make your way up further ahead, and you arrive here at this scene. It
Okay.
appears to be just a long dirt path with several in-season age trees changing as you are shifting in the different seasonal zone. But you hear up ahead more fighting, the sound of blasts, the guttural roar sound increasing as it sounds like people are being screamed at, like, ah! You hear a few dwarven yells of, no! The guttural roar increasing, and a blast as you hear an autonomous voice yell, enemy quality. Oh god. Enemy quality at max. Damage succeed, minimum hull. Preparing for overdrive. As it sounds like some sort of large constructive-like creature is also fighting as well.
Well, y'all heard that too, right, guys?
At this point, you all can hear this. Only those who speak Dwarvish can pick out the Dwarven words, but you all hear the machinery going off and the sounds of what sounds like creatures fighting and attacking things and swords clanging and whatnot.
Shit, I want to go check it out.
Then I
Sounds
shall
like
go.
something's going down.
Alright, well, you all stress forward, and as you do, I'm going to pause here real quick. You get a grisly sight. And change music. As soon as you go on with this crest, you see almost near a massacre. As you see ahead of you, what appears to be multiple dead bodies of dwarves and the like around it. You see as well a large stone-like construct that appears to be fighting and engaging with what seems to be at the bottom a handful of what seems to be like three-legged rock creatures with two hands and a giant gaping mouth at its basin. They seem to be clawing back and forth at this, almost like they're trying to tear it apart. And kind of like
What the
chew,
hell
and
is
also
that?
kind of like chew at it. If anybody looking at these, if you want to give me a nature check, Echo, you can do it at advantage.
I love these creatures.
Ooh, nature. My massive -2.
I forget. How do you roll advantage? Just control alt.
Alt.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, not bad. How is it possible? Did you roll? Did you roll? Oh no. Oh no, you did not. Okay.
Fantastic dice. I kind of like that Echo still stays blue, like it kind of just fails in the group. But yeah, definitely Travali. These things look almost like a mutant mole in your eyes, but they're definitely eating at the stone of this giant stone construct, which probably has more of your eye, and you think this looks like some sort of golem as you're paying attention to that more. Alduin and Echo, you especially can tell the rock creatures digging at the golem are Zorns, under-terrestrial rock-eating menaces with skin with skin as tough as a boulder. As they are clearly like in union, tearing apart at this construct and eating pieces of it, which is very much unfortunate as it is a stone golem that they are eating.
With that nature check, would I be able to discern what creature type they are? I forget.
You can infer that they are not monstrosity, which is interesting because they almost look like it, but no, they're not. They're not exactly monstrosities.
So,
They
how
are-
do these?
They are elementals. Sorry.
Elementals. Okay. I was thinking aberration, but yeah, I thought so.
How would I say? How are the dwarves acting? Are they acting like?
You see them in you see various things with them. You see several of them dead nearby, some of them seeming blood along this like ditch area over here on the ground. You also see over here a handful of them that are injured, kind of clumped back, but you also see a couple of them that are wearing armor, clearly dressed like soldiers and fighters, while also like just regular ones teaming up against a couple of them, fighting against them over here on the side, as they're saying off in their language like, "Kill all these rock menaces! We are the ones who cleave stone, not stone cleave us!" As it appears, these two in particular are going like aggressive on some of these creatures, while they seem to be tag teaming it. You also can hear further off in the back that there is indeed more fighting, and can see through the trees some of them getting taken on with others. But most importantly, it's just a bloodbath and a slaughterhouse as you see a bunch of dwarves getting attacked by these Zorns.
Okay. I guess I want to climb down
Alright, so
from Bjorn.
Revalu's not waiting a second. He's leaping out of it.
alright then. Let me just get everything ready.
And I'm going to yell at. How do I ping on Foundry?
You can like hold click.
I'm gonna yell at him in Dwarvish. What the hell's going on here? Who do we need to attack?
As they turn around, like this guy in the back, and they see somebody speaking Dwarvish. They're not entirely sure who said that, but they hear them there, and you hear them yell back, and they say, "Kill the rock beast! If you're here to help, protect whoever you can."
And then one more thing. What about the big guy?
That construct's with us! If you can keep it from dying, we'd appreciate it!
And then, yeah, with that, I would be shooting at the small creatures.
Alright, I'm just to combat.
I'll tell the party. The big guy, and the big guy is with the dwarves. We have to fight off the small ones.
Gotcha. And with that, before roll initiative, I'm gonna cast See Through Death.
Got it. Ugly die.
See if you did that, huh? What the hell?
Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and roll initiatives and begin
In
this
my
combat.
defense, I only had a brief second as I was sleeping while we were having a conversation. So, everybody roll with advantage.
Nice. Okay, again then.
Unless you don't want that, okay. Is that a nat 20?
Yes.
Oh, where's mine? Where's my...
18?
Where's my...
Oh my gosh, is
Hey.
that not 20? Oh my gosh. I'll do it.
Where's my second one? Like, I'm trying to roll.
Just click on the initiative again. It's okay.
I'm doing it.
Oh, does it only let you do once? Hold on.
You can just roll maybe a normal nat 20 on the chat and the DM alters it by adding all modifiers and stuff.
So wait, if you go to your character sheet from the actor's pin, it doesn't let you like open your character sheet.
I does, and I click initiative, and it lets me roll. I click normal to roll another one, and it doesn't give me a die. I guess I'll just roll. What's the 20 here? Is that this one?
1d20 plus 1. Oh my
Never
god.
mind.
Oh my god.
The dice have made their decision. You are nat 1.
Multiple nat 20s on number 1.
That's rough,
rough.
buddy.
And
Hey,
here
someone had to get the
And
nat
here
one.
comes the NPCs. Well, at least you're not too far off. There's several of them that also got ones.
Oh. Oh.
That's
Does anybody
pretty
have
cool,
the
though.
alert feat for Alduin, or
No. I do, but I don't want to start at the end of an initiative. Although you can roll better than this. Come on, mate. Like
unfortunately?
seriously, I don't expect the like
That was like
like
a
a
regular
quick-
nat 1, right?
Mhm.
yes.
Okay, and no initiative, so.
Let's just say that you talking to the dwarf costs your initiative.
Do you just have +1 initiative?
Yeah, my dex is low.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you're still just where you're at. Oh boy. Alright, in that case, let us take a quick break. We'll be right back and begin the encounter.
But if you close your eyes, it almost feel like nothing changed at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you all for your wait. As we begin.
Yeah, that's better.
Alright, everybody's initiative is set. Let us begin. As we round off the start of this combat with the stone golem. As you all begin to approach, it turns its head, looking at you quickly as it says, scanning new entities. Multiple hostiles, including large monstrosity. Danger and encounter increased. As it will begin to turn towards you all, as it seems like it's going to fire something at you. However, as it does that, you hear off in Dwarvish, if you understand this, and they say, Override command! Allies ahead! Override command Copperstone! As you hear the construct here, override sequence noted. Scanning new entities. Registered allies. As it continues on and it says, allies detected. Encounter level decreasing significantly. As it turns over and begins to start hitting this one. Returning to engaging with foreign amalgamations.
This is in common, right?
The construct's saying in common. The dwarf said the override code in Dwarvish. And let's see, it's gonna hit this guy.
First combat in Foundry, let's go!
Hopefully that goes well.
Hey, now don't jinx us.
No, I'm not talking about the fight itself, I'm talking about the Foundry.
Ah,
Oh, I want to see if we can just hit it. Did it shoot that round? Whatever. Anyway.
question marks. That's cool.
And unfortunately, this is going to miss.
Is everything grey for everyone else?
Not for me.
No.
Okay, well everything is grey for me.
Is it? Hold on.
Are you colorblind and you haven't told us?
No, the global mission should be on. Maybe
Let me
because you're still on the other
refresh.
side. Let me pull everybody into the. Is that better?
I don't know, I refreshed. Can't really say, give me a minute.
Did you still have a blue bar at the top?
No.
Alright, second hit.
I'm trying to see if there's like one special question mark.
And unfortunately, that seemed to have been its attacks. And that is its turn. Gogi, you're up.
Still loading, give me a minute.
Fight.
Okay, I exist and I see things. Huzzah.
In color?
Huzzah indeed.
Yeah.
Ah, welcome to the
Yeah.
2000s.
Okay, so they want us to save the stone golem, but kill those things. How many are? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, my.
Oh,
temper's
whoops.
skipped.
I forgot to turn off the timer.
Oh, my turn.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I forgot to turn off the timer.
You guys wonder so much.
Where is it? They really should let you highlight which one this is what this is. Can I turn it over here? You know what kind of pulp on one? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Pony or totem. There we go. I will place the timer on that. There we go. Now let's head back a bit.
Very nice. Okay, do you have Argon Combat HUD? I'll take that as a no.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so how in the world do I take my combat turn without it?
If you should be on your token, it should be like an inventory above, like where it says here, where your name is. You can select the options of items. You can also click on your token for movement and to open up your sheet.
Yes, I know how to do all that, but how do I target?
You press T on whatever token you select down here. Like say you wanted to target this one right here. You click on that one. You press T.
Yeah. Okay, so at least that much hasn't changed.
Does Argos let you automatically target somebody, or does it just target the nearest enemy?
Argon Combat HUD gives you like a full little combat HUD at the bottom of your screen that is like your weapon attacks, your spells, you can use items.
Is it that thing that's like that looks like kind of like blue, but has also like enlarged icons?
What?
It looks like a stat menu.
Kind of. It's like a hotbar for all your items.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I don't like that thing. Because it gets way too cluttery.
Fair enough. Okay, well, let's do some movement. Because I can. We'll move there. Okay. How is the stone golem looking? They're pretty fucked up.
If you hover over it, you can see like the stature of the damage.
Yeah. He's not looking great. So I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action cast my Crimson Lash because yes. Okay, I'm gonna cast it at level 3. Give me an extra attack. Whoa, let's calm down. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna do some tricky shit. I'm going to cast Wall of Force around the stone golem.
Ooh.
That. Oh.
Wait,
okay, it doesn't give me panels.
That requires charges from your Staff of Power, right?
That is correct. It requires 5, I believe.
Then how are you using your Crimson Lash?
What do you mean?
You have to summon that through like the magic incantation, right? Or is that a weapon?
Crimson... what?
There are also 2 leveled spells.
Only one is using a spell slot.
Ah. The Wall of Force
Crimson
is
Lash?
Staff of Power, and Crimson Lash is come from his bonus action. At least what's written on the chat.
Yes, it casts a bonus action to cast it and then have it. And then I'm casting Wall of Force as my action with my Staff of Power.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can cast multiple spells, but only one spell slot spell.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. All right. Go ahead and target the construct when you cast Wall of Force. That way you can select it. I can select it.
Yeah, there we go. I'll do it again.
Okay. Open up the box. Thank you.
It's not giving me a box.
Is it at least dropping like a radius?
No.
That's
No, it's giving me nothing.
Let me see.
Ignore that. Ignore that. That's not what I wanted.
That's interesting. It doesn't have a template. Do you have enough charges on your staff? Let me see.
Yes, I have 20 out of 20.
And how many did it cost to do this? Because I think we may have used many.
5. It costs 5.
Did you have 20? Oh, you have 20 out of 20. Actually, it's not even.
20 out
It's not even picking off the charge from the staff.
Hmm.
It says you have a concentrator. That's weird.
Man, this is weird.
Not getting anything.
What?
either. Hold on, I'll just pull it off from the spell effects.
There we go. I consumed the charges. The item has been used.
Noise.
Even so, it should still pop off the spell effects.
Unfortunately not.
That is interesting. Okay. Alright, here, I got it. This will encase, though, the Zorns as well.
Wait, what? No, I'm putting it around the stone golem. It'll very, very tightly encase the stone golem. Because I get... Whoa, that's huge! What the hell?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so it's a 20-foot diameter. So it can encase him and the others.
Did I... What? Is it... Doesn't it give me...
Although, yes, you can configure it to just encase the golem.
Yeah, because I get a bunch of 10-foot by 10-foot panels that I can adjust however I see fit.
No, it just drops
Sorry.
a full template, so it's just like gives that circle mount. But that's okay. It will push the Zorns and everything out of range of it as the construct is now in containment. Is that all you do?
It'll... Yes, and then I'll scooch back a little bit.
Alright then, as these horns get pushed out, they let off this like guttural rocky growl as the construct kind of seems to go a bit stoic as it's looking around. It bangs against the invisible wall, but it's now at least not getting injured. Now we move on to you, Echo. It's your turn.
Alright. Immediately casting Conjure Animals.
As you should.
And this time, I will bring out... Yeah, let's see. So 8 giant owls surrounding the 4 rock guys.
Giant owls.
Where? Oh, there we go.
And where do you want him? I got him.
Okay, just 2 on each of the low rock guys surrounding the rock goal around the barrier. Kind of in like a flanking position.
Yep.
You can ping where you want them by holding your left click like this.
I got it.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
And then I'll just order them to attack in like a sweeping motion, so they hit, then go up like 30 feet in the air, pretty much. And since they have flyby, they ignore opportunity attacks.
Alright. And these 2 will attack him.
Would it be better to use? I guess it's only 2 on each.
Okay, +3, so this will be... Neither of them hit. This one. Oh, we got a hit here.
Mew?
There's one manages to scratch him. This one. Oh, technically, yeah, that's like you see some
No. Good.
No, we'll say the close one. That's a crit on the one.
Boys,
Let's go. Bird squad.
at least one crit, so... This will be... Not a lot, but still some decent damage. Because it takes 13 here and then heal. So one crit, one hit.
Yeah.
Last but not least, this one. That's 2 hits, actually. On this one. Is that all for you?
Yep.
On to the next turn.
Or-
Trevally.
So, as I said before, Trevally is immediately running. So let me pick up my character. Come on, why can I not grab my character?
Maybe because like that. That help?
Let me see. That's strange.
Are you on the token control?
Yes, token control this. Hold up. Oh my god, let me refresh the page. My goodness.
Monk.
Come on, Foundry, work with me, bud.
Are you able to load it now, or are you not on truck load?
It's slowly loading. Hold up, just give me 1 minute. Yes, yes. Now it's like Outwings where there's like a 1% missing. Ah. Okay, okay. So from the place where I was, I move diagonally. So that's 5. And with the remaining 35, I move exactly here. There we go. Yes. And then I'll use my bonus action to rage. As he sees these creatures, he decides to take a more focus. as adrenaline start to rush in, pour in, I mean. So, come on. Rage. Yep. Only once, so refund once time. Apply the effects on me. Ah, I gotta target myself for that to work, okay?
Here, I got you.
That works. Alright, got it. So, because instinctive pounce from I gain half of my movement, which is 20. So first things first, object interaction to change my weapon into a halberd. To a halberd. He's gonna go here and attack this creature. Reckless attack with advantage. As he attack to the dwarves. Let's see, vicious halberd. Yep. Halt. Here we go. First attack is 21.
Who are you attacking?
This creature that I'm targeting.
Oh, okay. You ever target it? Yeah, that hits.
Alright, let me roll the damage. So let's see. First is the weapon damage. Yes, no. And then it is frenzy. Frenzy damage.
Now, are you doing this recklessly?
Yes, reckless. That's why I roll with advantage.
Okay, just making sure.
Next up is my frenzy. And then, last and not least, strike from the dark. Once per turn, I get to roll, I guess, an enemy equal to my proficiency bonus, d4s, which in this case is 4. The last damage is necrotic, so the first attack deals 34 piercing damage, 9 necrotic, and the creature gets to move back because of the brutal stuff that I got. It's not showing here. Let me pull from my character sheet. Features. There it is. This picture. There we go. When I hit with a weapon two-handed, I get to move the creature 5 feet where I want. And I want it to move here.
First, let me take all this damage.
Okie dokie. 35 piercing, 9 necrotic.
I'm not seeing information. Strike from the dark.
I can post the.
On-turn
It only
and
shows the
damage.
damage.
Advantage. Roll a number d4s equals your proficiency in THP. Okay, yep. Okay, so yeah, this is all layer damage on the first hit of combat. Cool.
Oh wait, hold up. I think you should forget the necrotic then. No necrotic, I just put a mark. I need to mark the creature and then hit with an attack to roll the strike from the dark. So currently, forget the 9, but the creature gets a mark. So only 34 piercing.
Alright, ping that in the chat. So
And over here,
4. And then your frenzy.
34.
Yeah, the frenzy, the 10, so that's 30.
My bad. I forgot I put it. I had to put it
5
separate.
feet back this way, and then you mark it.
Yep.
Go ahead and click that off so I will be on it.
Oh yeah, sure. Bellow interdict. Deal on that creature. There we go. Just press the button on the chat and should put the hag on the creature. Is it not doing anything?
No, I didn't pop a mark on him. Did you target him?
Yes, I am targeting. It turns out Bellow interdict doesn't have anything. Okay, great.
Okay,
But
no, because
I'll keep him.
I click on Baleful and Direct and it says you can do burning seals and whatnot.
No, it does, but on Foundry is not doing anything. I'll do that later, but I'll keep that in mind is that this creature specifically is marked. So, with a remaining 20 feet movement, he moves around here. That's 10 feet, then another 10 feet here. Yep, there we go. He makes She does a wide swing again against this creature first. So first attack is advantage because of reckless. And I still marking the creature. That is 19.
And you're doing an indirect seal or a burning seal?
I just putting a mark on him. So I
Okay, so
need
you just
to
seal, please
make an
seal.
attack and hit
Okay.
with an attack, which I did. For now, the mark doesn't do anything unless I burn it, but for now, I'm just putting a mark on it. My second attack is a 19.
Okay. And a 19 will hit.
Excellent. I'll roll the damage accordingly. First, the damage this, and this time, the shadow will work. So, where is it? Show the shadows. There it is. Just this. Normal. There we go. It is 19 plus 10. 19 is piercing, and 10 is necrotic, and I choose to move the creature over here.
Alright. As you go and you get that extra hit, going for the strike of the dark, as the power surges through you, creating a discourse of necrotic, the creature getting hit a second time, crumbles into rock pulp pieces and dies.
As he continues with a singular swing which killed the first one. Because of the cleave mastery, he's gonna target a second one. Which is okay, first things first, I rolled. Yep. Alt, 6 and pencil, morphine, harbor. Yep. This one. Thank God with advantage. I roll on that one, but because of advantage, I roll a 21. And then for the damage, it is better, -5 with this. Correct. There we go. This is the damage for this one. It is 20 damage, piercing. And I choose the creature to move here.
I know it's dead. Alright.
And this one, like over here.
Okay, and this one you said 20 damage? Yeah, that hits.
Yes, only
so...
piercing.
And back to this one, right?
Exactly. Over here.
As he rolls off, he rolls off, bonking against the side of the tree. As he slams into it and rolls off right here. As these dwarves look up at you, going off on them, and they say like, "Hey, you tall marble man! You're hitting it like there's no tomorrow, and you're rocking it with a spear too. Look at him! You got the hit of a mighty dwarven mind on you, Goliath."
Compliments later. Stand back. He looks back. Tries all his hardest.
We'll leave you
focus
to
on the
it.
battle.
We'll leave you to it. We gotta protect our group, but we trust you to get it done. As they shift back away from it, surrounding the group.
still
Come on,
don't-
tussle! As these others all clap together.
I still got 15 movement, so I'm gonna use my one movement here. Just it. There we go. That's it for his movement.
So, quick question, because it's been a while. When did Rivali gain 5 levels?
Remember in the last session when he got that boost from the pact that he had with the entity? It's now unlocked because now he has a weapon that brings it out.
Okay.
Altwin, the moment you left doing the
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Right,
left
yeah.
after that. Yeah, right after that. The pick for the weapon unlocked his full potential of the pact that he made, so now he gets that boost. Don't worry though. In exchange for this, his level up will be, stagnated compared to everybody else, so.
my
That's what I
potential
would
has been
expect. Yeah.
realized. Let's go. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Also, all right. Onto the Zorn.
Okay. So right here. Duration changes. Duration. No.
As it will begin banging on this invisible dome, not recognizing that something's wrong as it's just trying to claw at it. Let's see if it's got enough brain power to see through it.
Special.
Nope. It's just wondering why I can't chew on this rock creature. It's trying to like shove into it, but just not even recognizing it. And it's not even regarding the birds pecking at it. I don't know why it's not shifting the screen towards these entities. But I digress. Or maybe if I... Okay, there we go. I have to hold it. Okay. Perfect. Alright, well, this one's gonna begin chewing and biting. Are any of you getting a confirmation of whether or not to attack creatures or...
Not for me. I think it's because I'm rolling with advantage, probably.
Then maybe it is just a thing, but either way. It's going off on one when you hear it off and just like yes! And you hear a woman shout off in Dwarvish and it's like Garlic, no! As there's still some Zorns running around attacking. Next turn. Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm so thankful to these missed. Anyway, next. Back up to this one, as it's also banging on the shield. Trying to get to this rock creature. We'll see if it has a brain blast. It definitely is confused on why it's not able to touch it. But He still has no idea why, so it will turn its attention to the birds.
Caw. They're all 30 feet up in the air.
So does he have something? So yeah, it can't do nothing. It's waiting for the birds, but that's about it. But then it just turns back to trying to get to this this stone creature. Next. So these guys go on the pounce. Oof, that's not good.
Oh.
Next. This one's gonna go underground. Pop out behind here and flank him. Ooh, that's not good. You hear a sound of it sounds like somebody is perishing, and you hear the sound of a woman yelling, "No!" As she raises up her weapon to smash this guy's head out. Completely whips it, as it will now turn to bite her. Or attack her. That's that one's turn. This one also attacks the shield. Nope. Nope. This focuses on the shield, but definitely is getting injured. Yeah. Yeah. As it's like swatting away with the birds, but also trying to get a hit. Next one. That's the same thing. Aldwin, you're up.
Right. Let's see. So I had climbed off before the fight started, so I will. Oh my god, this.
Here, let me.
What? Okay.
Get you down here.
This is quite the distance. All right. I'll move here. I will use my rage. That should apply to
you go.
myself. Yeah. And then I am going to smack this guy.
Alright. Raise up and hit him.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
That's another one.
Oh my god. 3 there
Jesus,
once.
is there-
Not even sure how many attacks I have on this one. Just one, right?
Yeah, because you don't have to double attack. Is there gonna be,
What
like-
happens?
You didn't have like booming blade or anything?
No. That one, what happens?
That
Anything special?
You rage off on that, and as you go up to hit him, you trip, and it weaves to the complete running. Thankfully,
Okay.
with your weapon being magical, there's a drop, and with your rage, you don't hurt yourself running into it, but you plop back and you miss it.
Right,
Still not
next.
entirely used to being a martial, like that matter, rather than relying on magic. So this is taking some adjustments, but you know, it could be worse. Anything else? Bonus action spell?
No. I use bonus action.
So these Zords up above. Yeah, one swift bite you hear up above as someone screams. Just a crunch that sounds like metal and explodes.
Hmm.
Starts moving towards somewhere, but in the distance you hear somebody proclaim, "Not today, you wretch!" And getting hit like that starts turning its attention. Okay, that's better. Let's raise the borders. On to the next one. Now, when I swap, does it move you guys, or is that just
It doesn't move it.
like when we swap over, it immediately pans over to the next creature?
Yep.
At least for me, yes.
It's not doing it for the audience. Did it do it that time?
No. This one, no. But I think it was because I already was close to it, I guess.
Well, like that.
Wait, hold up. You kind of skipped 2 creatures.
I know. I'm trying to. Because it's not moving anybody, is it?
Now it's not.
Okay, yes. That's not on either. This Zorn. Injured and wretched. It's coming over this way. It's tracking you. Trevally.
Oh. It's into my reach. Reactive strike.
Alright then.
It is. Like I said before, reckless, so my attack is advantage. Like I said, it will work. That is a 22.
Well, that's the thing. Wait, how far does the... let me see. Does that work even if it's like burrowing?
If it gets into my reach specifically, but I can post the feat for you to see. And pull out master.
But do you have to see it getting into reach, or just like the minute?
When I see it's not written here, but it's the effect of opportunity attack. Yes.
Okay.
But the moment I see the creature,
Okay,
whether
yeah,
it's 5 feet,
yeah, actually,
10
no,
feet,
yeah, never mind that because like it's burrowing at 20 feet, so yeah, the minute it like gets there, it pops out at you and then you hit it.
Yep.
These things do not have
So-
speed. It's crazy.
So the first attack is 22.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Okie dokie. I can apply the modifiers. First is my normal weapon. It is 15, and then I can apply my ratio feature, which is, it's not showing here, so I'm gonna use this. Giant Frost Shield. It deals 1d6 cold damage. So it is, let's see, 15 piercing and 4 cold damage, and I choose it to move here. And you lose 10 feet of movement.
Well, it had no more movement anyway, so you just knock it back as it pops, as it rolls to the ground, pops out, it's like trying to bite you. It's like, and you bonk it like a surprise. It rolls back.
Those he can take. I gotta be watch out for those. He start ready out for another attack.
As you say that, surprise, surprise, this one popped out and goes for the bite on you.
Advantage on that attack.
Indeed.
Because it was already within my range, I don't get the stuff. But let's see.
18 to hit.
18 to hit, that hits.
You will take 7 piercing as it just tries to gnaw on you. I've already applied it.
Alright. Because he did an attack, I gotta use as he. This one managed to dig near to me. As he pulls out Ruin's Wake. I gonna use the reaction feature of it.
You already
which allows
used your
you to-
reaction.
Ah, but here it is. Let me show you the feature of Irriga, the ones that I chose. This one. When I... Oh, my bad, G. Forget about what I said. I take just the damage.
Yeah. Alright then.
There'll be a surprise for later. He tried to scream for your wish, but the whatever thing is bites into his arm, trying to call out for the spear, unable to pull it out just in time.
claw will miss. And second one.
Second one? I thought he attacked me first for the 7.
Yeah, I gained 1 bite and 2 claw attacks.
Ah. No wonder the dwarves would die. Now that makes sense.
And you take 5 slashing. From 11.
Okie dokie.
Don't
Did it
worry,
apply to me?
Yeah, I already applied it. Any damage I've already
Okay.
applied, so y'all don't have to worry about that too much.
Nice.
And it takes off of any resistances and immunities, so y'all will have to calculate that.
Oh,
Alright then.
nice.
Alright then, now on to round 2. As we get to the stone construct. Hold on. Thought that was on loop.
It was, in fact, not on loop.
Fair enough.
I guess somebody was out of the loop.
To the stone truck as it is continuously banging against the walls. So it'll just bang against the walls continuously, while also shooting at it at the same time. And now move on to you.
Alrighty. Let's kill a bunch of bullshit, shall we?
Yes.
Oh my god, there are so many are dead. Oh.
Yeah, I told you, this was a massacre.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so let's go for this guy first. Okay, so let's... Does a...
28
That
hits.
hits.
Yes.
If it-
Alright, let's... That takes... that amount of necrotic damage.
As you go and whip it hard while it's like not focused on the shield, it turns around to look at you.
And then I'm gonna do that again. Fuck, that's a nat one.
That one.
And you got no inspiration for that, do you?
No, does a 13 hit?
No, it does not. Not
Uh,
today, not in this time or place.
unfortunate. Alright, that was my action. Do I have a bonus action I can do?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. Hmm? The answer is no. So, I'm gonna get out of there. Wait, hold on. How far am I from things? I'm chilling. Okay, I could probably go even further. Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright.
Oh, right to you.
Echo. You're up on top. Your man giving your command to attack these swords.
I'm gonna hop off Yorm.
Hold up. That
Gonna
thing
look.
took 31 necrotic and it's only injured? What the hell?
It was on pretty much good health. And Zorn's packing a lot of health.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
I'll move right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast. Yes. We'll go with this one. Incendiary Strike. Is it?
And no, 13 minutes. Like, when you want to target an enemy,
Okay.
you press T
Yeah,
or
I-
the click on which one you want
I did forgo.
to do.
In that case, at the end of my turn, I'll command all of the birds to surround the one in front of Alduin and just kind of team attack that one creature.
Alright. Thankfully, since they're all in the air, they all just do like a fly-by formation. Just head straight towards it.
And they technically all have advantage because of flanking. I forget the exact little table you had for the team attack.
That's on above BTT. So, basically, the way it works is if all of them are attacking, then I just roll d20s based off of the amount of attacks done, and based off the amount that are attacking, there's like a minimum I need to hit.
We've gone over this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, I know.
Yeah. Roughly all plus 3 with advantage, a total of 16 d20. I don't know what they're.
I should have to go for so many of these instead of the monkeys.
I want to try new animals.
I can't even put them all surrounding this one. They take up too much space.
I mean, I think we get the point, but
Alright, so that is 8 of these, all attacking. And yeah, I'm just what they would have. 16. The highest would be
Band. When there's a group of owls, that is called a parliament.
Is it now?
The more you know.
I was just about to say that.
So we have a nat 20, a dirty 20, 17. No, so 1, 2. What is this? So they have 3.
So okay, what's
So if they have 3 to hit, in order for this to go off, there needs to be at least 16.
What's
16? So 1, 2. Wow, only 3 hit.
Okay, it's not.
But at least one of them's a
We've
crit.
gone over this. We've gone over this recon extensively.
What?
With Tyrion, how your mob attack works.
Yeah, but I think you're doing it right. With leader steps
Yeah, because
base.
it's 16 because they're all
Yeah.
flanking. But it's basically
Okay.
there's a score rate they have to hit on the dice in order to count. Since they all have +3, there has to be at least a 16 on the die. And only 3 attacks meet the ratio. So those 3 attacks will go through, but the rest don't. 3 out of 8 managed to hit. So that is 1 crit. One crit with 2 regular damage. Oh, I could just roll the dice separate. What am I doing? Yes, this thing is, even with the few bursts it's missing, one got a really good claw in on its eyeball. And it's just, as it's just flailing now. On death's door. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright then. Trevally. That was quite a surprise as you realize these things can dig, jump, and fight.
Notice that. He's gonna use his object interaction to switch his weapon to pike. Is he gonna target this one specifically for reckless again? So advantage. Oh. Okay, that is good.
That hits.
28. Alright. So we're gonna apply the damage. It is these numbers plus frenzy. Yep. That is first is 26 piercing, and the creature gets moved 5 and 10 again. So from here to all the way like here.
Frenzy.
Since I came.
Is that all the damage so far?
For now, yes.
Alright, well, you knock her like...
An additional 10 feet because of the push mastery.
Oh, 10?
Yes, 10 plus 5. Would it be able to... Oh no, I already called
Yeah,
it, but
if you wait,
yeah.
because it flies back over to the tree.
And the 5 additional because of the thingamajig.
Oh, and then just flies straight into the tree.
The last 5 feet I get to choose I use.
Wait, why?
I have no clue. It is the way it's written.
Horizon?
I mean...
No, I mean, I know what that... I know what Horizon is, but okay. Well then, seemingly as it looks like it's about to hit the tree, it just goes to the left for some reason.
I had some
Oh, you hit it
curve
like...
to
Oh, I get it. You hit it like a golf ball curve.
Yep, something like that.
And you hear off in the distance, nice shot! As this guy said it. This guy said it.
Thank you, mate. Second attack against this creature.
Just, you can reach 15 feet?
No, against this one.
Oh, okay.
This one.
You had me there for a second, okay.
Yep. Not yet. Maybe. Maybe one day. But yes. Let's continue the carnage. Advantage.
That hits.
Alright, so here we go the damage first. That is 21.
That the damage.
And that also does the same thing. I push it 10 feet. I just gonna apply 15 feet of knockback, straight line. And I'm gonna apply the what's it called? There it is. Just Frost Chill Giant, so I deal additional 1d6 cold damage. And until my
Rolls
next
back, it's
turn,
like, damn.
and until the next turn, it has a what's it called? Negative 10 feet of movement.
Negative 10. Anything else?
Yep. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my Cape of Enlargement. I say, stand back! Things are about to get serious. See?
They all take
Use
like
it.
steps back, you know, as they see you starting to like get huge and everything.
Yep. And I apply the effects and it automatically
Whoa,
activates.
gosh. Ooh.
Yep. It... Shh. Yeah,
Well, as
okay.
you now are as tall as the tree areas, I will frankly say you see off in the area this one woman now handling off 2 Zorns getting injured with her friend dead. As she's still trying to hold her ground, you see a pair of twins over here in the back, one very injured, the other one holding her, trying to protect her. And you can see just over the tree edge this other woman who's got 3 coming after her. She's trying to back off but also not get killed.
Alright.
And while you're doing
How's
that,
that?
let's see. Your passive is a 24 now.
24? Where you seeing 24?
On your perception.
Ah, because primal knowledge.
That shouldn't change the passive, should it?
If passive perception is 10 plus
10 plus
Plus,
your perception, so it should be 19. Why is it 24?
19. Not sure, but yes, 19.
You know what? You know
the
what?
code-
I'll say your adrenaline is so strong, your eyes are just taking in everything more than usually. And I will say, with that 24, your senses pick up that there is bigger prey nearby. These arms are tough, but they're definitely not discombobulated. And you hear it and feel it. There's something bigger, and it's over here in this direction, gnawing, tearing something apart.
Alright. So, I gonna... Let's see. I gonna try to move a little. Since I haven't moved yet.
You can easily move. That you can stomp on over this one.
I wish... Oh, can I just move over it?
Yeah. It's a tree path with a line, but you gotta follow this way.
Alright, I don't plan to move very far, I guess. Let's see.
I don't think there's enough
Right.
room. You're too big.
Oh, okay, so I think I go around it. So like this first, and then like this 15, then 15-ish.
A little more. Like, some of these trees are pretty strong.
Yep.
Unless you
just
want to
move
use
it
a
a little.
strength check to bear through them.
And no need to risk it. The dice has been gracious for me, so he's gonna try to move his last remaining.
Oh, it's
as
these
far
tokens.
as
It's these tokens. Right there, right.
Just one more forward. I guess one to the right. Like this. There we go. Perfect. That's it. That's it for his turn.
Yeah, you moving over there, and you definitely can hear it now. This background sounds like there's some cluttering of what sounds like metallic utensils. Definitely something big over there, nibbling and ripping on something.
That doesn't sound good.
This sword still very much injured and now disregarded from the birds. Sees its comrade yelling in danger and is thinking, kill. As it comes up to you by here. As it comes to you, and then it looks over at you all, and it yells something at you.
Sure.
And you realize these things can speak.
Don't understand it, but sure.
No, you never know. And it's gonna bite you.
Alright, disadvantage.
Wait, I wonder if it automatically crits. Let me see. Okay, no, it's not. I thought your cloak of displacement was on.
I mean, hold on, it looks like it's effects.
Yeah, it's turned on. That's weird. There you go. Also, is your innate sorcery supposed to be on?
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay.
No casting any spells currently. I'm raging.
So let it in. Oh, wait, that was actually the wrong one. There we go. And that will miss. It's bite, now it's going for claws. And that 15 is gonna hit.
Yep.
So you will take 3 slashing.
Did you roll a 3?
Yeah, 3 slashing exactly.
Oh, that's 1 damage.
Alright, that's 1 damage. Oh wait, it already did 1 damage. Okay, cool.
I changed it, yeah.
Since your displacement is going off, it gets ready to attack. And that's gonna miss. And on to the next one's turn. As it goes under, goes around her, and begins the fight. Ooh, that will miss. Last miss. as you hear off on one final note, you hear, "Help!" And this woman is still alive, but still in, but is now definitely pinned. And you can't even see her for most of you. I don't think maybe you can even see her, but yeah. Next. Oh, this is very unfortunate. All right off of the same spot. At least it's not funny. And you all just hear another scream of she is absolutely down as it comes over this way. Running out past the dead people. This one, seeing his friend get knocked back and very much injured, turns around, saws you walking away, but isn't afraid, and charges towards you. And it used a bonus action, like they said, to charge up. Then its movement, and it's now going to bite you.
Oh, it entered my reach.
Glad it did.
Alright, first things first. Let me activate my fly.
Hey, where did that guy originate?
What, this one?
Yeah, the one that just moved.
He was back over here, but he also had a charge thing that I didn't turn on, so I just activated it so we could move out here.
Yeah, but like, where did he start? Because
Back over here.
no, this guy didn't he move from like down here or something?
Oh yeah, this guy, yeah. He started back here.
Yeah. He started there. Yeah. He left my range. Can I make an attack of opportunity?
That's your weapon thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
go
whip.
ahead. I made a count of that, I didn't forget.
Yeah, I was just sitting here waiting for one of them to go.
Yeah, because
range.
that's technically a melee hit, and that's out of melee range, so yes, go ahead.
Woo! Okay, give me a second. Do that, and target you. Okay.
Oh, I was about to laugh if you got another one. Woo! That hits.
Come on, big damage.
26 as well hit.
Not great.
Not great, but better than nothing. Perfect Zorn takes 21.
Indeed.
And it looks back at you and it gives you the double finger, as it also says in its language.
What's its language? Because I can probably speak it.
I think
If
it's
you could
both
speak
that
it, you
way.
would be able to understand the translation. But I'm typing it in the chat to see.
Yep.
Yep. As he looks away, look back at Giza,
I can't.
my attack comes from an
Do
unseen.
you have some sort of ability to let you decipher or guess a language?
No. I assumed they'd speak like Abyssal or Infernal or something, but
Nope. Yeah. Someone's gonna have to figure that out at some point. Maybe,
In my
mention.
case, the enemy takes 22 and it's pushed back next to this guy specifically, and I feel like it was some sort of combo attack. The creature tried to show the middle finger towards Giza, but he was completely defenseless as he does a sneaky type of attack.
Yeah, I mean, it basically turned around as it was still running towards you, then turns back to face you, and then you whack it.
Shouldn't looked away. Push F10 plus 5 around next to this guy.
You can have him ram
And-
into him if you want.
Ah, sure. Extra
I would
stuff.
also remind you that up is away from you.
It is away from me, but in like a direction. Let me see the push. I cannot just rise the people up.
Yeah,
Like,
I've had this argument with a DM before. It's supposed to be straight away from yourself. And
yes, straight away from me. And the
Also, it's
other
specific
feature that I got
this-
allows me
this-
to move like side to side, not up. So
It also says specifically horizontally, not vertically.
yeah,
Unless
and
the enemy
and the other
is,
5 feet is
above
like horizontal, so it's like a side swipe. So technically speaking, with the 5 feet, it will like angle like a golf swing and slam into this guy. And let's make him dexterity save to see if he can avoid getting knocked prone with this guy jumping. Nope. So yeah, he goes prone, getting knocked over. He goes prone, slamming into him.
nice one, old man.
Actually, he just lands on top of him, so he goes prone. He lands on top of him. And he technically still has some move. As he will, instead of just surrendering, jump down into the ground. And that is his turn. This storm here is gonna start attacking and waiting and finishing what it's doing. She's definitely on her last knee as she survives that. Zorn's over here as they are all running out. Charge with their charge ability. Let's see. I'm gonna have the brain power to me. Let's see, stone creature. Goes for stone creature. This Zorn is too weak and attempts to retreat as it will burrow down into the ground. opportunity if you want.
Sure. Let's see. Like anything better than fucking 1. Let's see. I don't know, does that hit?
That was almost very funny. Yep, that hits. That was almost very funny because it was a 3.
But to be fair, he can only miss if he rolls a 1.
21.
It's more fun.
Jesus, how much did you pour into the strength?
I mean, the belt?
Oh,
And I'm raging, so I think that adds automatically.
It is the 2, yes.
Yeah, so that adds automatically.
And the +3 because it's a +3 glaive.
Yes. And I rolled pretty good, so I think was it an 8, right?
He was.
Yeah, like almost max plus modifiers.
yeah. That's 13. Yeah, that automatically adds. Alright, so add that damage, and as it tries to burrow into the ground, you in a fit of rage swing your cleave down on it as it's going down. Before the earth completely closes around its body, you jam it into there, and it dies. It takes a minute as you pull your cleave back out over some dirt, but its butt sticks out as it's bleeding to death in the dirt. Good enough too. On to this sword. It sees his friend die and looks at you. However, before it can get that full charge on you, you all feel and hear the ground shake, rattle slightly. And it's coming off in the direction of the dugout area, rising from the bog ground. Something comes out, towering at an unprecedented height. A green tentacle slithers out. As unbeknownst to anybody, including you, Travali, because you were just out of area, 3 green eyes were watching the whole area in the mud and the swampy terrain left flooded in. And it's rising up through the dirt and this bayou comes into field this large, green-looking monstrosity with 4 tentacles and 3 legs.
What's that? What the hell is that?
You will find
They
out
gonna
next
be.
time. We are at time.
The monster was so strong it crashed.
I know what that is, but my character probably doesn't.
I bet it would. I bet it would. And this is where we will pause for the session for today, ladies and gentlemen.
We finish this round, so we start at the beginning of the third round.
Normally I would, but I gotta roll this creature into combat, so there's gonna be a change to the stature anyway.
Understandable, I guess. Oh, never mind. I actually prefer next time. Oh no, it's average now. I thought it was right next. Well,
No, his turn isn't next, but it's coming up. It's just now on the field. But yeah, this is where we will call it here for now, ladies and gentlemen. Still a bit of figuring out as I go with this, but you know, it's getting better up. starters, I gotta figure out why it's not automatically panning to whoever is next. That's gonna be a thing.
It is. That is working for me. I'm not sure if it's working for everybody, but.
Well, I'm actually pressing a button that like automatically sets it up because there's like that few seconds delay before it pans versus it completely doing it when it switches to the next turn. So I gotta figure that out. But it's not doing it for the audience, so I don't know how it will do it well. Like I said, that's another touch and go moment for later. In the meantime, I hope you all did enjoy this. I hope you all had fun getting to finally stretch your wings and flex your muscles in this fight. And once again, thank you all so much for joining me for this encounter and this session. I hope you all have fun, and I hope our surprise friend shows up next week. If not, hopefully soon. In the meantime, good night and good game.
Good day.